Welcome to Satisfactory Update 4. My name is Nilaus. So this is the 9th episode of our Let's Play. So we got a lot of ground to cover. So I'm actually going today to skip an entire build because it's not interesting enough to really make a whole episode about. So we want to focus on the finding and claiming and processing of oil today. It is time to unlock tier 5 and tier 6. So I am going to start going here. And we'll take these 100 and we'll take these all of these except the 32 here. And so we want to make sure that we unlock tier 5 and 6, and I will do that by jumping down here. Whee! There's still a bit of a mess with this build, but that's yeah, that's actually a lot of mess now that I look on it. It's kind of difficult to get into this one without going any weird way. I mean, probably maybe something will be placed somewhere else. But we are going to launch. That's the things we built in our little automated handcrafting a couple of episodes ago. And I think that's a really good way. And I don't really think there's any reason not to do it that way. Maybe even for the ones when it needs 3,000. I think I might still want to do it that way. Because it's a one-time thing. And... what? It already sent it off. That was quick. There you go. There goes the cantina. Right. So one of the things that we really need as part of the upgrade to... let's go here. As part of the upgrade for level 5 and 6. Let's go take a look. We should have it unlocked. Here. Oil processing. You can see here that a lot of motors are being needed. And a lot of industrial beams are being needed. Motors are super easy to make, and I think I'll just make them right now in one of my automated handcrafting by just throwing a ton of rotors and a ton of stators in there. But the encased industrial beam, I think I want to build a platform for that. And because I'm going to need it also for over on this level, no, on this level, expanded infrastructure for that. So I need to make sure that I have a consistent build of this, so I can just always just go build more belts Mark IV if I need to. And I think that's going to be that's going to be the priority. First of all, we are of course going to tap this one, but I am not even going to go into much detail because I want to spend the time in this episode on oil. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just flash forward a bit, and I'm going to show you how we built the encased industrial beam. And here we are. So one of the first things I want to show you is that over here, we now set this one up to make motors. So we have like a lot of motors being built. And one of the things that I don't think I've explained adequately in this series, so I'm going to explain it right now while we are moving towards the new platform, and you can enjoy the view of the base. I really think the look of this base is coming nicely together, and those displaced platform compared to each other look absolutely wonderful. So one of the things I have not adequately explained in this series is the is how it works. So I'm playing this series. It's the same world I'm playing on Twitch and on YouTube. So that means if you are, I'm gonna go here for a specific purpose. If you want to be part of the design process and the talking and the chatting, then come on over to Twitch. We are having a good old time, and I'm also doing this because we want to make sure that we expand. And I want to take that one. We're having a good old time and designing. We can do this together and super awesome. But if you want this more, cut version and more crisp, then this is the YouTube episode for you. And this is our new platform. This is the one we built last time, the gunpowder one. And I just picked up some gunpowder because out here in the world, we have a location that needs gunpowder. Oh yeah, look at this. Look how close it comes. It is not clipping, but it comes close. No clipping, no clipping. No clipping at all. But it's damn close. I had to I can't make power poles out here, then they'll clip. So I made this little build. It's a really tiny build. And all it does is make a bit of encased industrial beams. Oh yeah, so back to the topic of the playthrough. Well, I really like this way of doing it, and I think a lot of people like it as well, because that means if you really like watching it live, but maybe you don't have the time to spend a couple of evenings a week to watch the stream or miss something, then you have this to sort of catch you up and just see the finished product. Or if you want to be part of the design process, then head on over to Twitch. I'm streaming this on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Central European Summertime. So let me just explain this build. I think that, and it works really well that I can do these kind of summaries. Yeah, okay. So we are from this way. We are getting from down here. I have repurposed one of our concrete facility. This one. This should be, but it doesn't appear to be. Should be producing 270 per minute. It goes up and goes in. It looks okay-ish, but it comes in here. Get split into all of these. This one will be making some concrete. Yep, at 45 per minute. 45, 45, 45. That's going to be 180. So that's actually the speed that it has to come in. 180 per minute going in. That will give us 60 of the concrete, 30 into each, plus an awful lot of steel beams. I do not have the alternate for the encased industrial beams, the encased industrial pipes. We don't have those yet. That recipe has eluded us, and because of that, I had to build it with this one. So no need to yell at me and say there's a better one, but I've done like 15, 20 maybe, at least 15, and I can't find it. I haven't found it, so I had to build it this one, so I can at least have something accruing here. Right, so that should show you the awesomeness of this build. What we're going to do is now we are going to head on out to the wilderness, and for that we need a few things. We need a slasher, and we need a lot of medicinal inhalers, and we need nobelisks. We also now have oil researched. Did that while doing the other thing, and we should look further south. It will be this location. There is a bit of oil in this location. Come on, 3, 2, 1. 866 meters away. So if we look at this, there is a let's actually look at it from the map. Much easier. So if we look at this location, there is a ridge here that I have to get above to get into this watery area called a lake, and then we need to find it. So this is going to be our location for building oil, and we need to find that location here. That is the plan, and that means I need to explore there. But I can go over here if I just build across, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go this way around, which is the only way I can do it. So I'm going to go to this black powder one and unlock it so we can get that. And then we're going to go all the way up here. I think I'll try to find that one. I'll try to find that one, and then I'll go in here. That'll be the plan, so we can find the oil. So the first thing we want to do is head towards this location. We'll just do that like this. So now we're out exploring. I don't generally do a lot of exploration run because they take quite a bit of time when we're going out like this. But I think it's worthwhile to go out for an exploration run. And also, what is important is that is the one. These we do not like, so blow them up. And if you didn't know you can blow them up, you know that now. We are going to be just having a good old time with with explosives, and see if we can fight most of the things we want to fight with explosives, because you know it's more fun. So again, this is still the same ridge that we can't really get up on top of, so we have to go all the way over here and around. I'm not really going for other things like Mercer spheres up there, not really interesting. You can see over here we have that's the bridge we have going out to our coal and sulfur location, but it's still up here, but I can't get up on that bridge just yet. This is finally when we are able to get up. Oh, hello. Did not work. Let's try and see if I can. All right, that's it. Ease peas. Just blow them up. And we're going to go to the black powder. It should not be far away. Oh, hello, doggo. And there should be a few here. Yep. Should be more. There's definitely more. Ow. Boom. That's how we do it. It is basically a melee weapon. I'm gonna pick this up because I don't need it anymore. And this one is taking gunpowder. Boop. Excellent. We got one more. And let's grab a few of these. So the next thing I want to move towards is, I wish you could actually, on the map view, set a ping. Because I want to go to that location. Why? I know that there's a location we need. So we're going to just head towards that and... Ow! I really need to reload. Where is it? Oh well. East. Head east. And don't go up to this poison area. Nope, don't go up to the poison area. Go around it. And there is a lake. Get some bacon. Okay, so we should be able to... Oh, hello. Kind of not exactly the safest way to do this, but absolutely the most fun way to do this. We're gonna explode our way out here. Explode our way through the world. And just get all the berries we can. And again, once in a while we should probably... Oh, don't like these. We should look at the map and go... Yeah, we're way too far south. So I have to go back up north again. Huh? Oh crap. Yeah, don't care about those. They can just have fun by themselves. Maybe they don't. Are they still coming? Yeah, they're still coming. That's it. All right. And let's try again. Let's see where we are map-wise. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Aha. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, there's more. Ooh. I get a lot of blowback from these. All right. I think that it is up there. Cool. We'll go around this way. Go up here, do a bit of platforming to go up. Oh, autosave. And guaranteed there are more here. Yep. Oops. Where are you? Oh, I see you whooshing around. Oh, there you are. No? You're good? Good. 25 megawatts of power. We will be building that one. Just a mass. Get that in here. Just get this as fast as possible. We want to just... I want to show how relatively easy we can do this. Boop. And right now it doesn't really matter if we spend a few too many explosives or anything like that. That's completely irrelevant. Now what I need to do is look at the map again. Now we need to scan. And now I just need to go due south to this island. I think this island... Oh, now I can see it. There. So due south, but also a bit the other way. There. I think... Oops. Let's go due south and then get to the island or to the lake. And then walk around the lake. So this is a very interesting location. Because we also have on that island there. Whoopa, I heard something. Whoa, did we not eat that? Or did I just take a stupid amount of damage from these? Where are you? Good stuff. Oh, it blew itself up. It shot into the tree. Ah, that's funny. Well, we're still getting these every time. Okay, so I can swim, I guess. I'll swim over here. It's gonna be a horrible, horrible place. I really should be approaching this from somewhere sort of safe. Alright, see, you have one of these awfulnesses. I did not aggro you. Nope. These ones, you know, they actually... This is way better against those because they usually run away. Where the hell are you? There you are. Don't like the fact that I just aggroed every single beetle on this planet. Ah, man. I can do it. There we go. Now we just have these annoying things left. Okay. Whack it. They're always behind me. There we go. Woo. Stressful. Get that. Where are you? There you go. And what do you need? Ah, also need some power. Alright, let's get biomass burner, and get power. There, power. There. You are gonna get half of that in here. You're gonna get half of that in here. Now they are powered, and then I can just go power. Good stuff. Tap it. Done. And deconstruct. Great. So that was that one, and now I will. Whoop. Something happened. We have a lot more fighting to do, unfortunately, or fortunately, depends on who you are. We'll pick up this part, and okay, where is the oil? Oil is only this a short while away. We have more crap on this island, so jump, get over to this island as fast as safely as possible. Oh, that sucks. Does that work? Kind of. Not well. I always. That's probably better too. There we go. We also have some yellow spitters somewhere. Probably also some better, bigger split. There we go. All right. Oh, there you are. And oh, it blew up my shroom. I'm waiting for you to stand still. Ah, come on. It's so bad. There. No? Wow. So it shoots and then moves. Did I get you? Finally. More? Definitely more. Oh yeah, we should also blow this up. Because there is a little slug in here, but that's it. Okay. Oh. Ah, man. My accuracy is definitely decreasing. Alright, time for us to get the oil. Ta-da! This is the oil. We're gonna get... I don't know what I did there. I'm just spamming random buttons because I'm a bit of in a panic here. There. Oil extractor. It says new. Never been placed before. Ta-da! There are actually a few of these. I'm gonna take one. I did pick up one of these. So I'm gonna put that in. Yep. Boop, boop, boop. There. Oil. There you go. So I can find it back from my base. I think I'll just pop one of these. Because there are actually 3 of these. Yeah, so if we look at that one, it goes here. That's number 2. This is a normal oil, and then I look at the map, and the third one is down further south. Oh, look at that one. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, there's a blue. That's a blue one, isn't it? That's a blue. That's a blue one. Yeah, we just do not like the blue ones. Actually, the red ones are worse. Ah! Okay, I brute force. Sometimes we can make them just turn around and just constantly run away from us. There you go. 8 slashes is good. That's what we need. Boop. I see more. That's the last oil. Right? Yes. So we now have the 3 oils tapped. That is excellent. That's oppa. I'll take it the old-fashioned way. Okay. There's a second one. Where is it? Ah. It is exploding time. Where are you? There you are. Did we get you? Nope. Did we get you now? Yeah. Okay, so we have oil. That is a good step. Well, I mean, we have oil extractors. And what we also have is a beautiful location right here. You can see due north, I can build a big platform right there. And that platform will just make all of our life so much easier when tapping this oil. And this one can be, so each one of these, this is 120, but it could scale it up with just that one. I could scale it up to 300. So I can get 300. That one is also 120, and the one further back is 240. So I can actually get, since I have 3 of them, I can get 900, potentially sort of at the absolute maximum with extractors. I can get 1200. So it's a lot of oil I can get out here. That's pretty good. I thought I saw something over there like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I have done that. Cool. So what I'm going to do is, may feel a bit weird, but again, this is the benefit of doing it both on stream and on YouTube, is that now all the stuff that figuring out how to make a platform over here and building it and all that, it takes a hell of a long time. So we have the luxury here to just skip ahead until we're ready to actually do the designs. So let's do the design and get started on the platform. We are going to start back here in the base, and we have now prepared a lot of things in our inventory so that we should be ready to head out and do some building stuff. I have been preparing, obviously. So as we said, oil here, I've marked the oil locations, oil normal, and pure, normal. That one we took right before, and then we have built this one. Let's have a look at how awesome this actually is. It goes here. And then it goes up because the moth is flying below this platform. And that is really important. So the moth is flying below us, and we're going to go up in this level. This is the same height as the steel platform and the rotor platform and the reinforced iron plate platform. And then it goes into a beautiful platform right here. How about that? So this platform is really just ready for us to start building, and it's the objective for us is now to start building. Well, wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave 2 tiles for the storage, because I need to do a lot of storage. Then I'm going to do 1 tile. This is mainly for myself. This will be for pipes and stuff and stuff. Yeah, stuff. It is time for us to start working on. Is that it? Yes. There. This one is just the alignment one. And now we need to build the refineries. I'm going to start by just making a refinery, because when we have the refinery, then we can start talking about what recipes we actually want to do. Because I was fortunate enough to get a recipe that is super nice. And, well, since it's super nice, I think we want to use it. There. This is also going to be like the standard build of, or standard placement of it. This, and I really love it. I don't know if they changed the size recently, but there's something really magical about this size. At the one point, the simple part is it takes 1, 2, 3 tiles to stand on, and then it's slightly wider, so you can't sort of place it really next to each other. But that means for me, it takes 1.5 foundation in width because the next one can be built there. Here. So one is built in the middle of a foundation and the other one's built on the edge of a foundation. You can see this is the edge, but this one is the middle. So that means it's just, you can place them pretty close at 1.5 wide. They take 3 tiles, but the greatest thing about this is that if I build this one in the middle, boom, boom. I'm not gonna build it like this, but the brilliant thing is I can take from here and it fits exactly with the middle here. That is absolutely spectacular. Super nice. And the best thing is it does the same thing on the other side. So that means this is super nice size. That means it's going to be 1 for inbound, 1 foundation for inbound, 3 for the refinery, and 1 foundation for the outbound / inbound for the next one. And let's have a look at the recipe. So I want to do, and this is a really weird way, I'm going to assume that I get 300 or crude oil in. 300 crude oil is going to be 1 full pipe, so that's a pretty good measurement. Then we can always build it bigger. So I want to make both plastic and rubber, but I want way more plastic than rubber. That's just the way it seems to go. And that means if I take 30 per minute, then I need 10 of these making rubber. But you said you did want it. Yeah. We'll get to it. So this makes from 300 oil, it makes big. By the way, pay attention to the math. It's not complicated, but it's kind of complicated. So 300 inbound, 200 rubber outbound, 200 heavy oil outbound. All right, good stuff. Then what are we going to do after that? I am going to take another one. That's going to be the next row. This is going to be inbound, outbound. That's going to be 1, 2. And that should be like there. Nope. Come on. Build that again. And that one. Flip, flip. Okay, so I now have some rubber. That's great. I can take that and put it into a box out here. But I also have some residuals. What can we do with the residuals? Well, the residuals can be made into fuel by taking 60 to 40. So that means I take the 200 residual oil that I created and I make it into 133 fuel. All right, so right now the output is 200 rubber and 133 fuel. And if I want this one, then I'm going to need 4 of those will be enough. So I'm going to build, at least 4 of those. All right, so the next one. We still haven't done plastic, so get on with the plastic thing. This one's going to be in output, there, that one. The third one. Now I'm going to make plastic because I was so fortunate that I actually found a useful recipe that I'm going to use. It is an alternate recipe called alternate recycled plastic. At first I didn't think it was good because it was like, I'm using rubber. Rubber is already a finished product, and then I'm using fuel. But the point is that you can actually get the fuel from the residual. So what if I take rubber, I convert all of the residual to fuel, and I take all the fuels, that's 133, and convert it and take 133 rubber as well and make it into plastic. That means I am now reducing the whole thing into, I get 300 crude oil in, I get 67 rubber, I get 267 plastic. And that's it. That's what we're going to get. So we actually get a huge amount of plastic, maybe sort of percentage-wise a bit bigger than, a bit more than we want. But that is exactly what we want. So if I want to make this one so that it can consume 133 fuel, then I need to make 5 of these. Now that's going to be 4, and that's going to be 5, and this one's going to be 10. So let's start by making the 10, because the 10 is the biggest number, so we should build that first. That is going to be just there. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't fall in the water. What, did I say 7? 8. I don't talk when you're counting. 9? I don't know. Maybe? One, two. Oh, I can just do like a... There. 10. That's good. All of these will now make the same recipe. They'll make the rubber. So we just get a lot of rubber to start with. Okay, so one more thing that I know that you're going to be mentioning is that, yeah, but this is going to jam if one of them, if you don't consume plastic, and rubber at the same rates, then you're going to be jamming. That's going to be jamming. And that is 100% correct. Absolutely. 100% correct. So the answer to uneven consumption is obviously the resource sink. And in this case, I needed this one. This is the one making fuel out of the residual. I needed 4 of those, but you know, 5 just looks better, right? 5 looks better when we build it like this. So I'm gonna build 5. And then we can probably do some math as well. See, that's 5. Because then I can more easily get it in and the flow will be better. So here, it's also using a lot more space, but who cares about that? Let's think. So each of these, I have to consume 200 here. And there are 5 of them. So we can just go N 200 divided by, what is it, 60? It's not 60 per minute, is it? 60 per minute. No. It's the other way around. It is 200 divided by, I want 5 machines, so they should all be doing 40 each. Okay, consuming 40 each, so that means this one should be scaled down to 67%. If it's scaled down to 67%, then it will be consuming 40 here. So I'm going to do, again, this one, and copy. I go to the next one. Oops. Here, paste. Also because these kind of take a lot of power, and this will be straining our power. So if we can take something and just scale it down a bit. Oh yes, very good. There. The next one is going to be the rubber, and we said we wanted 5 of these. Well, we need 4 point something of these, so we'll figure out how much we need to scale that down. And I'll make it across from this. Is my light on? No, it's not. It's getting very shiny though. There's a high glare. I'm actually considering lowering the graphics settings, because then all of this glare on glass is disappears, and also the game runs better. So now we're going to go back to this one and say, we're going to do the same thing. I am now consuming 133 in 5 machines. That means they all have to consume 26.6. If this one is supposed to consume 26.6, then it has to be scaled down to, I don't know, a bit less. 26.66 divided by 30. Yeah, 89%. Should I really do that? I'll put it to 90%. Whoops. What? Okay, I'll keep typing for the next 900%. Boom. And again, copy, paste. Just ever so slight saving on power, so that's gonna be good. That one. And that one. Alright, so now we have all of this stuff built the way they need to. So the next bit of challenge is going to be outbound. So we're going to start with the easiest. This will be in the middle, so that's going to be here. Boop. And this will be producing 266 per minute, which is just happens to be less than the Mark III belt I have available, which again is yet another reason why this is so awesome. Because it is just, nothing about this is problematic in any way, shape or form. And I'm going to build a giant storage facility here. It's going to be like that. And that means I can go. These are just going to be normal belts. Normal belts inbound. Oh, that's not it. That is not it. Normal belts inbound and normal belts inbound for this as well. And we switch to Mark III belts. To lead everything out. And that one here. Well, that was the easy one. That was the output of that one. Now let's go all the way back to the beginning and take a look at the next. First thing we need is getting oil inbound. So I'm going to get the oil inbound from here. Let's switch to the oil overlay. That is going to be our oil coming in. It's going to go, and then something weird is happening here. If you go up to this location, then you will actually have a blue line. Yeah, but if you go down here, there will be no blue lines. So you kind of have to go up a bit and then go find the blue line. There. It is so weird. Blue line. And it absolutely does not look like it's the middle, but it is the middle. I wonder if I could also jump on this one and go. I can. That's also ever so slightly easier. But it is weird that I can't get the blue lines unless I'm higher up than they are. And there. So that will be all 300 inbound, and we get probably not that one. Yeah. Make sure you don't box yourself in. Looks like everything seems to be working. Oops. And as you can probably tell, these builds are rather complicated to build, and they take a lot of space and a bit of time to get right. But this, I'm really happy about this one. And I think we're gonna be here. And that will be from here, 2, 1, 2. And good. So now we need outbound. So this has rubber outbound, and rubber outbound, I will put that, I think I'll do that first because it needs to go up. So I go here, up, 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 and then yes, that's okay. And it doesn't work if you don't put them in the right sequence. Like, you can't put in this thing first, then it will not snap. Yeah, so please do this properly, otherwise things take too long time. Don't have time for these silliness. There. Okay, so that is 10 of those. I'm gonna build those. Okay, so I've decided to build all of this. At first I wanted to just build one part, and then I started building the other one, and I realized that I built it incorrect. It is incredibly difficult to make these aligned. Well, not incredibly difficult, but it's easy to make mistakes, and when something is easy, I do it. So I made mistakes. I made this line here, also taking it outbound. So now we have rubber coming out here. It's coming out at 200 per minute. This pipe is going to be full of residual heavy oil, and that residual heavy oil is not going to be going anywhere interesting. It's simply going to go straight into the next one, and not for that one, but every other one it'll go in from here to there. And that's why we have aligned it, because now it's super easy to make it go in. And the good thing about this is now we have a closed loop here with residual oil, and we're going to have a closed loop over here with fuel as well. So again, this one will just only have fuel inbound, and this one will have rubber inbound and fuel inbound. So basically that means we are going to make what we kind of have done before. I'm going to get it from down here, because that's all the rubber that goes down there, gets stored, and then maybe not even excess, but just anything comes out, and that goes. Did I do that again? This is the reason why I have to cut it sometimes, because the amount of time I just misplace things by one tile, it's nerve-wracking for me and for you. So that one goes all the way down there. Well, it's only 5, but you know, it still has to go there. And then I will need to get some pipes. That will be, nope, there, yes, and then I switch to here. So this pipe will go, this is fuel out, fuel will go in here. I boxed myself in, but it will also mix between this one and the next. So I'm still gonna have there. You could say that these are going to be completely even, so there's no reason to do anything except throwing them straight in. But you know, they're going to be filling up from this side to that way, so I think I will do it this way. And then I'll take this one out as well. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Here. And get that one for the inbound of the rubber. I missed it. Yes. Okay. Right. I think I've proven my point about why I should do this off camera. So I'm going to do that off camera. And when I go back, we will have all of this done, because that's the last bit of piping and belting we need. So at this point, we now have all the belting and piping done, at least the merging and demerging. We'll go here just so you can see how beautiful it looks. Looking good. Now we have a few things missing. We also have the recipes set up. And the one thing we're missing is making sure that we get it from here. And that will be, actually we'll just take one of these. So that will be, I guess, here. Or will it be here? I think this is actually better. But is that the way? Yeah, that's perfect. So I'm going to get from this location and goes in there. Yes. And then I also need to make sure, and this is where I'd like to have a, how would I say this? If I take this directly in here, then all the rubber will be always converted into plastic, and it'll only stop making it into plastic when all of the plastic makers are full and all the belt is full. That means it's going to be a long time until I actually get plastic stockpiled. So another option would be to take maybe from out here and then go, maybe not even go that one, but then have basically a splitter at this location. Right? And that means I could go from that one to that one and then split it. I can do it that way. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, now it lines. There we go. And if I take 60 in here, that's going to be 66. So I think I'll just make it a Mark II belt, because that can still take 120. That means 120 this way and 150 the other way, because I'm going to get a Mark III belt here. Right. So I'm using the belt speed to sort of limit this one, sort of. And then we get, it's going to be here. 1, 2. And I'm going to get this belt going to that location and to that location. So at this point, it goes in here, and then we'll try to split it 200 evenly. And yeah, that will be evenly anyway. So I could limit this one to 60. The other option is to take that one and double up and take 2/3 that way. That's it. That would actually be perfect. If I take 2/3 that way, it would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? I think it would be. But you know, let's try that just for the hell of it, right? And that is a splitter, so we need a merger. That's going to be here. All I can say is, why not? From here into that one, from there into that one. That means 2/3 now go this way, and 1/3 will go. Now I can do this pattern again, except turn it the other way around. I guess like this, and then it will go from 1, 2. Get this belt. And there. Alright, this is actually super nice, I think. So it goes on here. 2/3, 1/3 plus 1/3 goes in, continues, and 1/3 goes out and gets, put into here. I like it. And that is aligned to this one, which makes plastic, which I guess is, that's a bad place to do that. I'll get it to that one and then get all the way down. Yes. And I'm going to double up the plastic build because plastic is going to be big. So that's going to be there. And then we'll have from there to there. So we get lots of plastic. All right. So now the last part I need is just to hook up some oil, get the oil from down there and in here. And then put some power poles. Those are boring. And then we're ready to hook it up. So I think I'll just prepare this. I'm going to deliberately take this out so that I can pump the oil up to this one. But then only when I hook up this little segment, then the whole thing gets started. After a bit of work, we have now hooked up the oil. Not really a big deal. Just dragging some pipes over here. Each of these are running at 125%. There. 125. It is filling up. And I am going whooshing back up with a tube so we can easily get back and forth. There we go. This is the pipe that will start the whole thing. If I look at this, oh, by the way, it's not working. Good thing we mentioned that we took a look at that. There we go. I am going to need, oh, sploosh. I don't like water. Try again. We need a pump there. And you know what? I'll just put 2 pumps. Because I'm filthy rich. We can just put 2 pumps here. I can afford multiple pumps. It would suck if it didn't work because I forgot to put pumps in. There. That should definitely be keeping up the pressure up top. And I will go boop, back up here. So that is the 2 pumps we need. One is probably enough, but you know. And then let's look at the power pulse position. I have decided to build it, unlike what I usually do, I've decided to build it on top of a splitter. It looks a bit weird, but you know, some people like doing that, and I get so many comments about, hey, did you know that you can put this? And yes, I do know. I just rarely do it because it doesn't snap. And now I can show that, yes, I do know it. It works. If you didn't know it, you can put them on top of splitters. It looks okay. It doesn't look phenomenal, but it looks okay. On the other side, I don't do it because it's easy to place them there, and I don't need to build it because the reason why I had to do it here is because of these. They will simply block the what is it called? The cable will clip through, and I don't like any clipping. So we have everything up running. Everything is set to yellow, so that means everything should be working if I just put this one in. So we are going to do that. Anything missing? I don't know. Let's see. Right, pressure is pretty good. Do we get anything in here? Yep, we're getting crude oil, and it starts making some plastic. Oh no, sorry, I keep calling plastic. Someone even said that it should be called blue plastic and black plastic because somehow I can't figure out to call it rubber. So blue plastic and black plastic. There, we got some black plastic, also known as rubber. So this goes over to our weird splitter, which should be prioritizing 2/3 going this way. 1/3 plus 1/3 merging in here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's silly, but I think it actually is a good idea, because then we will get some storage here of plastic. We'll get the 66. We get the third that we want, the 66 plastic in here, while we will get all the oil, all the 2/3 of the rubber going in here to the plastic production, which we're gonna see if this one is working. Seems to be working. It gets enough. It's working at a slower pace, but it is, let's look at it, it's producing 26.8, and we saw the other one, we did the calculations before and saw that this one needs to, well, it's at 27. It's pretty close. It is that's just a rounding error. These one might be slightly slower, but the fact of the matter is, we got plastic. Oh, we got plastic. What? Where's my plastic? Oh, there's my plastic. I didn't even get the first plastic in. There we go. That is the first plastic and the first rubber. That is a massive, massive step forward. And it wasn't actually that hard. Of course, it sure took some time, but because we had this alternate recycled plastic build, it's actually become a really nice build. And we used 20 refineries for this. We have plenty of space. We can make it 3 times as big if we need, but I don't want to do that right now, because right now what we need the plastic for is just to unlock research, and that is going to be where we want to go. That means next time we will be having lots of plastic and rubber, and we can start unlocking all the good research we want for this. And yeah, if you have some preference on what you want to see us do first, I'm kind of thinking people lean towards the jetpack. Jetpack is really nice. But we want to just unlock everything at tier 5, 6, and then from there on, well, I don't know what's going to be the next, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope you like these kind of design sessions, and so that our base is looking really neat. And I know this episode went a bit long, but I think that it's totally worth it, because it's a massive step forward with oil, easy recycled plastic and rubber. I mean, I love calling it easy, but it really isn't. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to like the video. Let me know in the comment section below if there's something weird or something you want more, less, or different, or if you have questions for that matter. And of course, I have to say it, consider subscribing if you like the content here on the channel and want to keep up to date on more stuff coming out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and stay effective.